This video is sponsored by PotownStore.com, the best place to get yourself some TCGO code cards. Looking for that last card to complete your online deck, or just to get the latest booster packs in town, they literally have everything, and you can use the coupon code ZapDoesTCG for 5% on everything on the website. Also, this video is sponsored by cardmarket.com. Cardmarket is a European platform where you're able to buy as well as sell cards to people all across Europe. You can use the referral name ZapDoesTCG to help support the channel. Also, this video is sponsored by yourplaymat.com. Want to create your own custom playmat? There's only one address. Go check out yourplaymat.com by clicking the link down below. You'll get 10% off your order. They ship worldwide, so start creating your own custom playmat. Last but not least is Dragon Shield. DragonShield.com is of course the affiliated link down below in the description. You're gonna be able to buy sleeves, deck boxes, as well as binders, and Dragon Shield is the best brand to help protect your cards and keep them safe from any scratches whatsoever. They are the best quality sleeves around, so yeah, I'm a big fan, so thanks for sticking around with the commercials. Let's get it going. Sup YouTube, it's ZapDoesTCG here, and welcome back to our TCG battle video on my channel. Today we're going to be checking out Orbeetle VMAX. It's been a while since we checked out this card, and yeah, we actually have HMKT 1110 to thank for that from Japan. He actually played in a lot of tournaments throughout the couple of weeks, and he actually got like first in 2 of them. He also got 4th, he got 11, so he's playing consistently Orbeetle VMAX, so it must be doing something good, right? So we already have, of course, knowledge of Orbeetle VMAX, being able to spread 1 damage on every one of the opponent's Pokemon, and you can spam that the more Orbeetle VMAXs you can get out, which is super nice if we're able to do that. First of all, be sure to hit that subscribe button. You're gonna get daily content over here that you don't want to be missing out on, and we're checking out new decks every single day. Also, we have now the new Gardenia supporter, allowing us to set up Orbeetle VMAXs out of nowhere. So you can utilize the Gardenia's Vigor, draw 2 cards, and then you can accelerate 2 grass energies from your hand to one of your bench Pokemon, which is good because we have a lot of ways to switch out. We have air balloons, we have switch, we have escape rope, we even have bird keeper, so there's a lot of ways you can of course get back in the active position. Radiant Greninja also allows us to draw a little bit deeper into the deck, and there's even other cards in here, for instance the Yveltal, getting rid of special energies against something like Mew VMAX, and even a Miltank to just wall out because we already know that Miltank is great. Early on we just set up Snorlax, and then in the late game we just spread around so many Eerie Beams that you're going to be taking additional prize cards here and there. In the late game you also can go for a good old classic Roxanne to put the opponent to a low hand size to just yeah, creep up back on the Eerie Beams until you actually get multiple prize cards at once. You also can snipe a little bit with Rowlet early on, which is nice with the Bird Keeper combination, and with of course the high amount of Cheryl, you're gonna be able to of course heal off your Orbeetle VMAXs, instantly healing off all the damage. So hopefully you guys are ready to see Orbeetle VMAX once again on the channel. It's been a card from Vivid Voltage that we have not seen too much play as of late, but we're gonna be checking it out. If you guys are excited for it, be sure to let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. It helps out in many ways. There's a lot of decks that are still unexplored, to be honest. We've also checked out cards like for instance the Stone Journer, which was also long forgotten, but looks like these big old tanky VMAXs are still the real deal to just win games. Okay, looks like we're up against a water deck. Probably going to be Palkia. We lost the coin flip, unfortunately. Also, if you spread a lot of Eerie Beams, you're going to be able to one-hit KO Palkias. Okay, we can go first. That's good. That means we can evolve all these Orbeetles if we're able to find all of them. There's like 4 Quick Ball in here and 2 Ultra Ball, but you probably want to be starting off with Snorlax first. Yeah, there's a Snorlax over there, but our hand is actually horrendous. Maybe we do draw into like a Quick Ball or whatever, so we can tin the hand. Orbeetle, I guess that's okay. Switch. Switch. Yeah, double switch, and Gorman dies for 4 cards. We're up against the Charizard. Charizard can hit us for weakness, which is unfortunate, but we're gonna have to try to take a lot of prize cards simultaneously. I wonder why this deck wants to go second. Maybe they are some sort of a Subble deck that wants to go for Keep Calling, which in that sense is pretty good for us. We also slap 50 damage, plus 50 for every energy attached to the opponent's active, which is enough to knock out a Subble, I would say. Can also spread some damage around. This Farfetch also can finish off some stuff with Leak Lash. You can set it up with Gardenia's Vigor. Attach Orbeetle, Birdkeeper. We're gonna have to be afraid of that Combustion Blast, so that's definitely saying something, because we are weak to fire, so that's pretty unfortunate. Okay, Gardenia's Vigor at our disposal. We're gonna go for this. We can go draw more cards or just set ourselves up with... Yeah, I really want to just boss up the Sobble there. Maybe we can find a switch out of the Gardenia's Vigor. Huh. We can still boss later, I guess. This guy has an energy, that means we already knock out the fella over there. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to go for like the Birdkeeper here. Makes the most sense to me. Eerie Beams. Pew. And might as well slap this Charizard around already. He could also still go for stuff like Scoop Up Net, but at this point, this guy needs way too many energies. We haven't taken a single prize card yet. Have to be afraid of the Twin Energy coming around though. This guy has 60 damage on him. As soon as he attaches an energy to the Charizard, we can then boss that up. He's also still stuck with the Charizard in the active. With treat or treat cost, he could scoop it up, I suppose. Yeah, another Sobble. I wonder if he's gonna get that Sobble in the active though. Evolution has okay, it's gonna be a Drizzle coming. We haven't knocked anything out. He could go either for Research, Marnie, any of those cards. We of course have a lot of Birdkeeper shenanigans, and Birdkeeper with Air Balloon allows you to have a lot of Eerie Beam shenanigans going. Yveltal, super useless in this matchup. Rowlet, more interesting. Farfetch can also finish off the Charizard, by the way. 20 damage plus 10 more for every damage counter on the opponent's active. That means we are already slapping 80, but if we use some Eerie Beams, that's like 70, that's 90. 70 and 90 is doing the job to knock out the Radiant Charizard, which is the biggest concern for us, to be honest. Being weak to fire. Cynthia's Ambition for freaking 1? Holy moly, that's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. Maybe we just leave this in the active position and just spread some damage around, although the more impactful... Okay, they scoop up the Charizard, saving that for later. Maybe gonna go for a Keep Calling. Maybe not. Air Balloon. Yeah, that's all they're doing. Sure. Okay. Here we go. Orbeetle. Eerie Beams. Pew. What else? Try to boss this one. Like one little Sobble. Shady Dealings. Could they get the KO on the Orbeetle? I don't know. Want to be using Birdkeeper, but I guess I will wait. Just drawing more cards. Leak Lash also not too bad. $50 damage, that's all it takes to knock out the Sobble, right? Gardenia's Vigor. Yeah, 1 energy coming down there. Orbeetle. Quick Ball. More Orbeetles. Maybe a Radiant Greninja is not too bad, because we only have access to 3 Orbeetle VMAXs. Let's go. We'll see what happens. This guy has an Air Balloon, that means he's not able to get rid of the energy. Okay, Orbeetle VMAX, we're gonna be able to spread a lot of damage. Maybe he waits until he's ready to attack twice with a Radiant Charizard. That could be the case. Whatever it is, he needs to slap down his Charizard right from the get-go now, because if he doesn't slap down another Pokemon, we win the game. Because, yeah, he has to slap it down, that's what I figured. Quick Ball as well. Does he have another Sobble to keep calling? Lots of cards. We don't have Weak Guard anymore. Ooh, Entei. Ooh. Yeah. Ante is a pretty scary card. Why are we up against fire? I don't get it. That means we're gonna have to be getting Miltank in the active somehow. Ooh. Magma Basin. That's getting pretty scary for the Charizard if he can get fire energies, that is. Boss's orders. That is absolutely doing nothing. This. I think I will go for the Bird Keeper first. Look at that go. Eerie Beams. Pew 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 pew. Moving forward, we are gonna go for... Still afraid of the Charizard, not gonna lie. Concealed cards. Turfield, that's pretty good. Overlapping this one. Might as well get more stuff from the deck. We have a Quick Ball, so we potentially can get Miltank thrown up in this place. He's probably not going to be able to attack anytime soon, so I'm going to save this energy. This in the active I don't care about. I don't think he's going to give up the Drizzle there, because we can just knock it out. So he's probably going to be giving the Charizard. Don't want to drawing more cards with the Anteater. Oh, they are giving up on the Drizzle. What do you know? More Eerie Beams. What else? If this guy goes down, maybe we come with the Miltank. They just concede. They are just bricking so hard that we were up against fire. What do you know? I was saying, like, you're playing Orbeetle, you're not gonna be seeing fire in the meta anytime soon. Maybe the Radiant Charizard, but that's only working in the late game. Then you see a random Entei, but it was gonna work out because we were gonna be taking the upper hand. Taking down the Charizard, we had 2 balls in hand, so would have been quite easy to do so. And definitely without Subbles and only having 1 card in hand, already utilized that Cynthia. I think they wouldn't get the combo like Raihan, 2 energy, Charizard, attack. Would have been too hard for them. So Charizard and Inteleon, not the brightest choice because that deck needs a lot of setup, to be honest. Probably as well as running like Raikou and stuff as well in there, like having some sort of a counter box with Inteleon. Okay, this time around we had of course a terrible hand in the first place. This time around we do not. We have that capture energy. I wonder if we should need Evolve here. Depends on the situation. Okay, Lunatone. That's pretty bad, but let's try to figure things out. This has a retreat cost of 1, so we can draw more cards. Far-fetched. Definitely the Orbeetles. They have a low amount of hit points, which is super nice. I don't know if we should slap down Yveltal to just draw more cards. Maybe it's just better to go for... As soon as they have a lot of HP, Farfetch can actually take something down, which is not bad, but I want to just set ourselves up here. Switch, retreat, let's go. Maybe drawing as many cards as I can possibly can with Gormandice. Yeah, cool. We have Gardenia's Vigor, we can get an attack off if we get 1 grass energy. Can also draw more cards with... Yeah, at one point we can swoop their entire board, right? I don't think they can handle a 310 HP Orbeetle VMAX. No, we get Marnied instantly. That's pretty bad. If our first Snorlax gets knocked out here... Oh, we have another one. It's fine. Well, we need to get our setup. Rescue Carrier and Choice Bell. These are not the cards he probably was looking for. He needs another Solrock, or he needs another energy. How many energies in here? Like 2, okay. He potentially could slap for 120. Which means the Snorlax can tank. And if a Snorlax can tank, that's huge. Okay, spreading stuff around. He can go for Moon Kinesis. Trying to set up a big Lunatone on the bench. We have the Bossasaurus ready to go. Cycle draw. Alright. Let's get it going. Orbeetle. Capture energy. Orbeetle. Yeah, all the Orbeetle VMAXs are there. Don't want to discard them, so I'm actually just gonna go for a Gourmandize first. I'll leave that Pokestop where it is. Yeah, needing that Bossasaurus as well. Okay, we have the switch as well. So what we need to do is find a grass energy. We don't have energy search or anything that could work. We do have access to Quick Ball. If we can get like, if we find another capture energy, we can discard it and draw 2 more cards. Yeah, I think our Snorlax is definitely... Oh, we don't need Boss's orders that way. We can just go for Gardenia's Vigor, which only works on the bench, by the way. But if we find grass energies... Yeah, we need to knock this guy out. Yeah, it's just Moon Kinesis, fine. We need to find a grass energy, right? Starting off with an Orbeetle, I guess. Capture energy. That could mean we can get out the Greninja. Definitely needing the boss. Switch is also kind of important. Okay, Greninja time. We need grass energy, right? So, first of all, Gardenia's Vigor, I guess. Also need those Bossasaurus. These are really important if they want to set up a Lunatone out of nowhere. Sure, I think I'll go for the concealed cards first. No grass energy. We do have the Bird Keeper though. Bird Keeper draws us more cards than the Gardenia's Vigor. I wonder what we get with Pokestop though. Okay, that's pretty interesting because maybe we would have not gotten our grass energy that way. So... this is difficult. Ultra Ball. Gonna get rid of this. Gonna get rid of this. Gonna try to find the grass energy. There's 4 of them. That's not a lot. That's pretty bad, to be honest. Eerie Beams. This should be an okay matchup if we're able to get a grass energy. Let's go for the Yveltal. Come on, grass energy. Yes, perfect. Exactly what I wanted here. Let's go for this. Then go for that. Then Turf Field coming right up. Finding another Orbeetle. Let's get it going. Whew, saved by kind of like a small percentage. There were not a lot of grass energies. There's like 3 of them priced, so yeah, grass. Definitely. We can use the grass to get rid of an energy from Greninja. We do have access to Gardenia's Vigor, so that's actually pretty good. He could attack us. He could. We can then retreat, save ourselves. There's already 1 boss in here, which is good. They're probably playing Palpad. There's already 2 Pokestops down the drain as well, so maybe our Turf Field will stay around, which is good. Good news for us. And we're just spreading some damage around, and every single time, these actually, he needs to like scoop up at a specific point to make sure he doesn't get like wrecked by a lot of KOs simultaneously. Can attach here and then wait it out so we can find another energy, or we can just utilize how many energies are in our discard already? 2. We have 9 energies at our disposal. I know there's still 2 of them priced. Oof, this Orbeetle. Can he knock it out? 1, 2, 3, 4. He can. He can knock it out, this guy. Well, that is pretty sad. That is pretty sad. We do have an air balloon here. Gardenia's Vigor, also training court in there. Gardenia's Vigor right now would be super huge. Eerie Beams. Cannot afford to slap out another Orbeetle. Probably just gonna attach here because we're probably gonna get energies. Also, we probably would need Cheryl at one point because he still has access to maybe another Palpad or Boss's orders. Huh. Yeah, this makes things quite difficult. VMAX Wave. Things need to go way quicker to get like multiple KOs here. Roxanne, that's pretty good though. From the prize cards I wanted here, the Roxanne is actually the one that could be most impactful. Can get an air balloon on here, retreat it. Maybe he won't have the boss orders. We Roxanne him. Trekking shoes. We also are not able to slap down any other Pokemon here. He's just gonna slap damage. We're actually gonna try and Cheryl 2 Orbeetles at the same time. 2 research already, a Marnie as well. 26 cards left in his deck though. That's pretty damn nice. How many Lunatones here? 2. 0 rescue carriers though. Huh. Scoop up, okay. More damage output. Wasting the scoop up right now is pretty good. I don't know if he has access to Radiant Greninja yet. It's kind of an impressive damage output. Rescue carrier. Lunatone, Lunatone. And he continuously needs to use all these Solrocks on one Lunatone to keep on attacking, which is good. Moon Kinesis. 150, actually kind of impressive to be honest. This guy can get knocked out if he has all the resources. Okay, Eerie Beam. Air balloon here. Switch. Eerie Beam. I guess we're gonna have to go down to the Roxanne party. Capture energy, super nice. Capture energy could get to Miltank, which can of course be an attacker. Also, these the Rowlet could actually attack here for 60 if we use Birdkeeper, which is actually not a bad idea. For free energies, we can do it. Can also keep on drawing with the Radiant Greninja. VMAX Wave. As soon as we get damaged, we might actually go Cheryl attachment Eerie Beams. Definitely with so many energies on board. He needs, from the Roxanne, Choice Belt Boss, right? Choice Belt Energy Boss. That's what he needs. Another Solrock could be a thing. Here he is, Solrock. And also we will take additional prize cards here. With Eerie Beams at one point. What does he have? Last card. What is the last card that he has? I'm very curious. Moon Kinesis. Okay, sure. You can also boss something up and then use Orbeetle. Actually, use the... How many energies left? 2 energies left, okay. We need Bird Keeper, right? We also have Escape Rope, which is not too bad. Eerie Beams. Concealed cards. Another Roxanne, pretty interesting. I don't know if he has an energy in hand. It's pretty tricky, right? Because if he has an energy in hand, we are totally screwed. Retreat. You can also just KO. Then he has 4 energies, that's 150. Yeah, it's a little bit tricky for sure. Retreat. Eerie Beams. You can also just knock out everything at once, right? 60, 50, 40. Do we Cheryl already? This is actually pretty dangerous, this Lunatone. Could also just switch over and then he takes 1 prize card here for knocking out an Yveltal. Yeah, that's actually a 1 retreat cost. Has 120. He's already slapping 120. This, then we Cheryl. Yeehaw! We're getting this one. We're gonna attach here, and we are good to go. Not gonna give him more energies. This is fine. Taking the long run. We still have another Roxanne if need be. We have Air Balloon. We have Training Cord. Things should be all right. If he wants, he can get energies onto his other Lunatone. But he needs another energy to knock out Radiant Greninja, which is super good for us. That means he's not going to get overly crazy energies. And we still have access to attack with Rowlet as well. Yeah, Moon Kinesis does get the KO here. At one point we will take all these KOs, it's going to be hilarious. Okay, let's go. Eerie Beams. Followed it up by a Retreat. Eerie Beams. And now we also Training Cord and get the KO here. He didn't seem to be having a supporter, so it's just best to go for this strategy. Although, right now we're going to put an Air Balloon here. We will take a lot of prize. He also didn't seem to be having Scoop Up Nets, right? 3 cards in hand. Didn't find Research earlier. Do we Roxanne here? That's the question, because our hand is actually pretty bad. We do have Cheryl again, I suppose. Yeah, let's just knock him out. If things go bad, we can still retreat and Roxanne again. So yeah, this guy is almost knocked out. This guy is almost knocked out. This guy is also almost knocked out. What can he do? What can he do about it? Needs like a bazillion Scoop Up Nets. There's 1 in his discard pile. It is still possible that he can do it, but we only need to take 2 more prize cards, so we'll see what happens. 4 cards in hand. If we Roxanne, he would have gotten 3, so I didn't want to do Roxanne because he probably already gotten like a Radiant Greninja off or Research or whatever. Yeah. Probably should have not slammed down Training Cord, but I need the energy to get the KO here. 2 Lunatones there. 2 Rescue Carriers, so we'll see what happens. It's strange to me that Orbeetle is now a thing again. Definitely with these low HP Pokemon, you have like Sobbles, Bidoof, Lunatones. Not a lot of decks are able to hit the numbers to knock out Orbeetle. And you also can be quite aggressive with the G-Max wave. Is he gonna go for it? 6 energies? 7 energies? He's gonna go for it. Look at this guy go. Okay. Eerie Beam. Is one KO. Yeah, they can see. They can see we did it. We won with the Orbeetle. How about it? Second victory with Orbeetle, even though the first opponent bricked. This is clearly an indication that you can just win against Lunatone Solrock, right? Low HP Pokemon always gets punished by spread, and this is probably one of the best and the most fun spread decks out there. Okay, starting off with a Rowlet. Rowlet needs to come from bench with Bird Keeper, so let's start off with Miltank, shall we? Although this guy had a retreat cost of 1, we could have gotten a Snorlax off, I guess. We have Air Balloon. What am I worried about? Rowlet is good. I'm actually gonna go for Air Balloon here. Yeah. Next up, I will Ultra Ball these away. I'm gonna set ourselves up with Orbeetle. Yeah, there's 4 of them in there. That's pretty great. Air Balloon, Bird Keepers, and switches. That's what you want to see. This, Capture Energy, Snorlax, Rowlet, Retreat, and draw all the cards in the world. 6 cards with Gorman Dice. Yeah. What a strange hand. We can go for Gardenia and just hope we find an energy. Because we can knock out Sobbles, right? Even if they don't have energies, our base damage output is 50, which is already great. Can also Gardenia's Vigor and start attacking with Miltank, also an option. Depends on what the opponent's playing. If he's playing Palkia, our bench size is kind of important. And they also are doing aggressive amounts of damage. Oof, keep going. Okay. Here they come. Sobbles. Tasty Sobbles. Sure. Orbeetle. This is a great card. Cheryl's a great card. What do we do? Getting rid of the training card, helping the opponent? Yeah. We're not gonna help the opponent. No thank you. Gonna get ourselves up with another Orbeetle. Orbeetle, Gardenia's Vigor. Getting that grass energy. Yeah. Here. We're gonna be going for a switch out. We do have Cheryl's, which is nice. Probably have to evolve this one ASAP. Eerie Beam's G-Max Wave. Let's go. 100. Look at that. What do we get? It's an energy, which means we can utilize a Radiant Greninja or we attach it to the other Orbeetle to get another Orbeetle. Depends on what we top deck though. The good news is we have Cheryl's. We can spread some damage around. Already wasted 1 Gardenia's Vigor, but that's still alright. Are we gonna see Palkia? Don't even know how the Palkia list goes. And let's see here if our good friend from Japan won. He actually faced off against some weird decks, that's for sure. Let's check out the late night, what happened there. He was losing against Intel. Yeah, that makes sense with Charon Scare. Also convincingly winning against Lunatone Solrock. That makes sense. One against Mew. Pretty interesting because if they have fusion energies, the Eerie Beams don't work. How do you do that? Although they cannot have fusion energies under the Genesect, so I think Genesects are the prey. Boss trapping them and then... Oh, it's Ice Rider. Ice Rider could get over the edge with Leon Choice Belt. Or Zigzag Quick Shoot Choice Belt. Now I don't have to be afraid of my bench size, right? Radiant Gray Ninja. Pshew. Training Court. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Eerie Beams. Pshew. VMAX Wave. A second Sobble going down. Grass Energy, pretty good. Maybe we can let one Orbeetle get knocked out, but I don't want to do that. We can also still go for Birdkeeper and get KOs with Rowlet, seeing as if we Eerie Beam one more time, this guy could get knocked out. Yeah, pretty bad situation, seeing as an Ice Rider can definitely overpower us. If they have Choice Belt Leon, they could get that with the shady dealings. We don't run Big Charm. Oh, here comes the Leons. Oh boy. Here comes the Leon plays. Yeah, we can maybe attack with Miltank if we find Gardenia's Vigor. Wow, the Leon plays, they are legit. Training Court here as well. I think I'll go for the Rowlet play while we set up. Max lands. 310 damage. Now that is impressive. Do we go for this? Do we go for that? I think Miltank is probably going to be the way we go about this. Concealed cards. Let's go. Gardenia's Vigor. Okay. We could find switches as well. Gardenia's Vigor. Grass Energy, I guess. We do have Birdkeeper there. Yeah, there's nothing that we can attack with at this point. We could retreat, get an Eerie Beam off, get energy back, attachment, start giving him a slap, and then Cheryling again. I don't think he has another Leon, so we can just Cheryl all the damage done to us, but then we cannot Birdkeeper, right? Maybe it is better to just go for the Miltank stall, maybe give an energy to the Miltank, and see what that gives us. Sure. We're gonna wait it out. I'm afraid of Ice Rider with all his shenanigans. I think I'll just Birdkeeper. He can always get the energies back, but we can get the energies back as well. Could have slapped 50, but 50 is like almost nothing, right? Then he's at like 70 damage. And he always discards his energy, so the VMAX wave is pretty bad here. Could still find Balsasaurus, but he cannot boss, unless he's playing Cross Switcher, boss and Melanie at the same time. I don't think that's possible. Imagine him playing a Phoebe now. I'd eat up my shirt. Okay, he is playing Palkia. That's super scary. Definitely because we can only get out one Orbeetle at a time, because he can just gust it up and knock it out. What do we do here? Definitely, we have an instant draw engine with Greninja, which is great. Shady dealings again. We need to take 4 prize cards, right? So if we can like Rowlet and energy, or actually Rowlet knocking out the Sobble would be super nice. Rope and Scoop Up Net. Yeah, take my Snorlax. Rope and then Balls, I guess, is an option. Could have also given him the Orbeetle there. Palpat. What is he gonna Palpat? Melanie and Leon? Leon! The Leon! The Leon is super huge. Are we running Tool Scrapper? I don't think so. Nah, we do not. Oh, this is kind of terrifying. How do we do this? This Tool Scrapper thing needs to be a thing. Right now, I don't see a win out. We can also Roxanne if we find it. Concealed cards. No Roxanne for us, I'm afraid. He's probably having still the boss's orders here. Eerie Beam. Bird Keeper. Bird Keeper is not a thing right now. Getting along with the Miltank again. Still gonna have to be... We can also attack with Miltank here. Because if he can... Yeah, the boss is scary for sure. Cannot get out any more Orbeetles. It's too scary. We can, however, quick ball away Snorlax. Find Orbeetle just so we don't draw into that again. Route. 50 damage. That's literally nothing. Yeah, we're only slapping 150, which is like not enough. He still needs to play Leon and boss at the same time, which is pretty hard. Maybe he's playing cross switchers. That would be insane. But then he also needs to find like... he has a huge hand, right? I think cross switcher and Leon. These are the cards he's desperately looking for. But yeah, seeing an opponent having 2 Leons, how is it? We cannot even rely on our good classic Cheryl here. Marnie, okay. Marnie's good. We might draw into... Yeah, we might draw into good resources like Roxanne. And then we can Roxanne him. And he could get out of Sobble, I suppose. 2 Sobbles down the drain, though. Maybe Sobble is priced. That would be great. Palkia. Banshai is also pretty low. Gets out Marnie. Makes me think, is he not playing Boss's Orders? Choice Belt. Yeah, the card that needs to disappear is this Ice Rider, because that's the only card that can knock out Orbeetle. Attachment there. And Marnie. Okay. He's gonna use Aqua Bullet to knock out Miltank. No Roxanne, I'm afraid. We do have access to Radiant Greninja, and actually will be utilizing the concealed cards first, because Roxanne was not in that huge hand that got... Is it even in the deck? I don't know. Oh, look at all these energies. That's pretty bad. Now he only just needs to find Boss's Orders. That's all he needs to do. Huge bench as well. And there's the Aqua Bullets, making it a little bit easier for him if he plays Zigzagoon, and we're also down the drain. Okay then, concealed cards. Let's go. Come on, Roxanne. That would be awesome. No Roxanne in sight. That means he needs to find a Drizzile, which is probably a thing because I've seen not a lot of Drizzles here. Eerie Beams. Capture energy. We don't have another Miltank, unfortunately. And the Roxanne was in there, though. It just didn't came out. It didn't. Yeah, it's the only thing we can do at this point. Quick ball, quick ball. I think it's a lost cause here. Because he only takes the one prize card, so one pause his game. Yeah, Ice Rider pretty difficult with Leon. If they are not able to one-hit KO you, then you can Cheryl. But in this situation, we cannot. Drizzle, Leon, does he have an energy? Yeah, he has Training Court. What am I saying? Energy. Balsazord is in hand. Also works. That also works. Okay, so this was the Orbeetle deck. I had a lot of fun with it. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to let me know by rocking the hell out. The like button helps out in many ways. Go check it out. If you're up against Lunatone and Solrock, you're gonna have a blast. Sometimes you also can surprise opponents if they over-attach because the G-Max wave slaps a huge amount of damage. Go check out our sponsors, PokemonStar.com, the best place for TCGO code cards. You can use the coupon code ZapDosTCG for 5% off. There's also a card market for European players. You can buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. There's Dragon Shield if you want to have sleeves, binders, and deck boxers. There's a link down below. And if you want to create your own custom playmat, you can do it today. Upload your favorite design, your favorite wallpaper or unique logo, and they turn it into a beautiful playmat. Start today. Click the link down below. You can get 10% off, and they ship worldwide. So what are you waiting for? Anyhow, have yourself a fantastic rest of your day. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Pokemon TCG epicness. Peace.